Okay, so hello everyone. This is going to be my first official voiceover on a speed paint video, so that's pretty exciting. Um, Today we're going to be watching me do some Sailor Moon Princess Serenity fan art. If you guys saw me at Anime North uh, this past weekend, you'll have seen this print in life, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so basically I was trying to go for some kind of Art Nouveau look here. You can see that I really took influence from Muka and kind of how he does his ladies. Um, Here I'm doing a really bad purse that ends up changing actually, so that's good. But yeah, so I'm just doing some line out over a quick pink sketch that I had done on a layer behind. You'll notice that I'm doing this all on Photoshop. I have the CC Creative Cloud. Yeah, so now here I'm just doing some basic shapes. I'm using the pen tool and kind of creating how I'd like the background to sort of look like, using the shapes with variety of opacity and stuff like that. Giving a quick sketch to like what kind of stuff I'd like in there. So yeah. And here I go, you can see the moon, and how I'm doing a little detailing on the other side. Here I'm putting in some flowers to give it a little bit more decoration. But yeah, so this is my first time doing the voiceover. I'm kind of excited about it, but a little nervous. So if my voice is a little bit shitty or shaky, or I pause a lot, I apologize. It's kind of nerve-wracking a little bit. But yeah, as I was saying, I was at Anime North last weekend, which is a Canadian anime festival. I was in the Artist Alley, so hopefully some of you watching this will have seen me there and got my contact information, and hopefully you'll continue watching. Okay, so here I'm doing some basic coloring in. I didn't like how the shapes were so rigid. Oh no, you know what this is? I just realized I have actually lost my file in a tragic USB crash. Luckily I had taken a screenshot of it to upload as a WIP work in progress shot on my Tumblr and Instagram and stuff. So that's all I had left of the file actually. So here you see me having to trace it. That's what happened. Yeah, so here I'm retracing some of the design elements, and I scrapped them because I just got frustrated and I couldn't do it. You'll also see that I changed the way the bag looks, so it's not that like ugly cat thing anymore. Now it's more like there's a I see it all the time on the internet, but this really cute bag that has Luna's crescent moon and her ears. So I changed it to that, and now I'm just coloring it in. I tend to do a thing, and I'm sure you'll notice, where I color around the object in the lines and then do a bucket fill. I find this a lot easier than just painting it, because then you have to do all the erasing, and I'm not a big fan of that. And I've started doing something new here. I usually do very sharp edges on my shading, but now I've done that how I normally do it, and then I've blended it out. So it's more of a digitally painted look, which I'm really digging. Giving her some eyes, some darker shades, stuff like that. Now doing her lips. But yeah, so unfortunately, because I lost the file and I got frustrated when I was retracing this, I really didn't want to do all of that detailing in the background, that Art Nouveau stuff. So I ended up, and I'm sure you saw, importing a digital painting I had done in the past of a space background, and using that with a color filter and some overlays in the background. And then over top of that, I put the moon that I did have in the first version. See, there's the bag. In the first version. And I do like the way that this looks. It's a lot more simple. It's a little bit more pastel, a little bit more my style, I think. I tend to go with very simple flat backgrounds and stuff like that, so I do like it. I do wish, however, that I didn't lose the file and therefore didn't have to retrace, and I could have seen where the more elaborate Muka style Art Nouveau background would have taken me. Here I am painting the purse. I'm sure you guys will have recognized this. Actually, a bunch of people came up to me at the the con and was like, "Oh look, she has your bag," because they were walking around with the same bag. So that's kind of fun. I'm super interested in fashion. I'm not very good at it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a very fashionable person, but I'm super interested in it. So I like to kind of, and I'm sure you'll have noticed, do very sort of big fancy dresses and accessories and stuff like that when I do my work. So I'm sure it shows. Um, yeah, so now I'm just painting in some highlights in her hair. I think I'll be creating some more shadows to make it a little brighter. See there, you can see the full background space without the overlays on it. It's very bright. I think I'm just messing around with how I want the composition to be and how um, I want the colors to be. I know I played around with some excuse me, some different color lookups, which is a feature in Photoshop to try and get the color looking more unified. So yeah, I think we're almost done. I'm just doing some fixing up, redoing her eyes a bit because I didn't like how they were, and then yeah, so here we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this wasn't too awkward with my voiceover. Yeah, there's the finished piece. And you can check it out on my Tumblr, that's where I post most often, and follow me on my other sites. See you guys later.